Mr. I do it. We get it.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the All Money In Podcast, episode 16. You are with your host, Travis. I got my co-host, Dante, here.
What up, y'all? Mad scientists dressing fresh today. Let's get it.
There we go. We got our other co-host, Stable, here.
The fire starter himself, here to burn it all down.
There we go.
There we go.
Got that intro going on. And we got, yet again, the same beautiful co-host we had not too long ago. Well, our guest. She's like a co-host now.
A little bit. She's part of the family.
Yeah, she's part of the family. She most definitely. So we got Misty here again.
Hey, short, sweet, and sexy. I gotta work on my intro, but they had one.
It'll work. It'll work.
It'll work. It'll do.
Most definitely. So we're proud. We're here again. I want to say happy holidays to everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Holidays, happy holidays.
By the time you'll see this, we'll have already celebrated Native American Murder Day.
God damn. Dude.
I mean, he got it.
Where's the lie?
He is telling the truth.
Where's the lie?
He's telling the truth, so I mean,
That's
he ain't
true.
lying.
It was thankful for all the souls they sacrificed.
There you
Well,
go.
the last thing I want to do is be eating some fucking turkey and thinking about, oh yeah, man, they died for this. No one would eat like that.
For real.
I don't even like turkey.
Turkey is whack, bro.
It's dry.
It is dry.
It is.
I'm more of a ham person.
The ham, the mashed potatoes, the mac and cheese, the greens, cornbread.
You got chitlins too, right?
You get a little bit of what?
What?
You don't like chitlins?
No.
Chitlins.
It's called chitterlings. I never knew that.
It's chitterlings.
Have you ever smelled it? I
I've
can't
smelled
get-
it. I
That's
never.
pig
I won't eat
intestine,
that
nigga.
shit.
That's what shit go through. Nah, nigga.
Of course.
I think it just threw up in my mouth.
That's right. That's
Y'all
probably
did.
exactly what it tastes like.
I don't even feel like discussing Thanksgiving anymore. You've ruined it.
That's all right.
He could have said anything. He could have said
Ain't nobody
yams.
cooking that on my camera.
Oh yeah,
so I ain't worried
yams.
about it.
Yams.
No, he fucked it up. We ain't going there no more. Chitterlings.
That nigga said it.
Hey, your mama got my German chocolate cake though.
I don't know. I told her I'm not going.
Why?
I'll tell you after. It's a long story.
Oh,
No, okay.
the way you sound.
Say this on camera.
Yeah. Well, in other news, this chick says that Gucci Man married a black woman and that young Jeezy ain't about black wealth because he married Jeannie Ma. So in that case, it's like, what the fuck? Like, so just because he didn't marry a black woman, he doesn't know nothing about wealth and all that shit. This fool actually owns property. He's a real estate investor. He owns like property all over Atlanta. You know what I mean? So, but what you think about that, Misty?
Hey, the way he got his teeth fixed, he got to be wealthy. Because,
That's
and
Thank you.
personally, honestly, people love each other. I don't care about what race is what. Let that man live. Let them live. Let them have a baby. Let them be happy. Apparently, I ain't never seen him married to no other black woman. And however, black woman has been presented to him and however Jeannie presented herself to him, that's who he fell in love with. So therefore, that's what it is. I don't care.
But it's like at the end, it shouldn't matter if she's black, white, Asian. At the end of the day, like she's trying to learn about black culture, and it's like all because Jeezy didn't marry a black woman. Oh, I'm not keeping black wealth inside of our culture. Like, when have you ever seen young Jeezy give money to the community or do anything for the community? And then they ain't giving the turkey.
He told us to sell drugs.
There you go.
Cocaine.
So when he was for the people, he was he was sending another message. But now he promoting Chinese and black love or Asian and black love, however it is, whatever
Asian
her.
hate.
Because you got to think about it. She even admitted, man, the black man created himself and everything. He put his seed in it. She said, I got a black baby. So how he not for black love? He raising the black kid.
Exactly.
Who said this? Like what?
Some like random chick.
yeah.
Some
Of
random
course.
black
Who has
chick.
no relevance?
For real.
Like what does that mean? Like is it me or do like black women be so pressed when black men date outside of their race, but the second y'all do it, it's like, yes, girl,
Big
slay. Somebody gonna appreciate us. Like, damn.
Especially when y'all date white dudes, we don't even say nothing about it at
Like,
all.
good
We
for
be like,
you.
okay, good for you. That's what's up. You found
Y'all
somebody you
don't
fell
be-
in
y'all
love
don't be
with.
salty.
Cool.
Y'all don't be salty. If she
No.
fine bad, you be
No.
like,
No, if she,
I'm happy.
If that's her preference,
She could be
then
fine
hey.
bad with a badass attitude.
Thank
I
you.
mean, but you
Take
gotta
that,
think
yeah.
though, we've been conditioned to be in competition with each other.
That's also
Yeah.
It's not
true.
necessary. Yes, in some aspects with people, it's about race, but truly, it also, in perspective, be about, damn, they got another good black one off the market. But at the end of the day, I think I do see some of her clips, and she does seem to be like having this new black experience, I guess.
Good for her. She living life.
You know, but it's
For real.
like they grew up in two different cultures, two different worlds, two different places. She Hollywood, he Atlanta trap. you know,
for real.
that's
and
true.
boom, you know.
He fucked a soul into her because Asian people don't have souls. She used to
What
be a
the
flower.
Fuck.
That's the fire starter for you.
What? So
Burning
That's what-
shit down.
She like reincarnated from a flower to a person. It's her first human experience.
Oh my god.
so
This
she
nigga.
got black penis and it was like, oh, I finally lived.
Yeah, she's alive now.
She living her best life.
I don't know what to say.
She started seasoning her food and shit.
Hey,
What the fuck?
man, whatever. She probably.
Did she use the
She
old
probably
way now?
can't. She don't look like she can cook though. To be honest,
Her shrimp fried rice turned up.
You got some old bay on that shit, right?
They got Old Bay and garlic powder. And like, I don't know. I think black men and black women, we don't want to admit it, but I think on the lowest of keys, when it comes to us like coming together, we low key hate each other. And that's new.
like I said, we've been conditioned to be in competition.
How do we
Yeah.
fix it though?
I don't know. I know this lately in the past few years with women being more supportive. You know, we literally can be out in the street and be like, "Yes, girl, hey, you cute," you know, whatever. And we are more expressive in ourselves nowadays as in that aspect. But you know, sometimes I was thinking about this in the car the other day. Another girl, black girl, put up on the side of me, and it was like, you know how you make eye contact with somebody? I've been in a position where I've seen another race that isn't black, and I would make eye contact, smile, say hey, whatever. But like I noticed with this black girl, it was like we made eye contact, and I went to smile, but it was kind of like this, like this disregard, you know. But it's like but it made me think about it. Like, why do we be in so much competition?
Shit,
You
that
know
was
what I'm
pain.
saying? What type of, we looking at what type of car this person in. Like, I was driving and seeing a black girl in a Tesla and she looked young. I was like, okay, black girl in a Tesla. But it's like, why do I have to point that out?
Yeah,
You know?
that
So I
part.
think
They
it's
can see your
just
head.
Yeah.
perception,
conditioning and all that. So
But
like
you know what's
immediate
crazy?
envy.
I think we did that to ourselves.
I don't know. I can't say
I don't-
ourselves
I don't
because
give the racist white people that much credit. They ain't that strong. They can't hold like we love to be. Oh, it's white. Everything wrong is white. I'm like, no, some of it is us.
Mm-hmm.
We need
absolutely.
to stop.
All of it is us because it's how we respond to what it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty
Like,
much.
have you seen Karen in the store? She's a fucking idiot. She's not a goddamn race mastermind that's gonna just put us down. Stop giving white people credit for putting us down, bro. Some of this shit is just us.
But it's conditioning though too.
Yeah.
You know?
That too.
Who carry it on is what I'm saying. I get
Oh
you.
yeah, absolutely. We carry it on.
Because if we
Because
know
we
it's
make a
them, let's
choice.
just stop. Let's stop doing all the evil shit they put in us. But we can't because it ain't them. It's us.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm not saying all of it, like everything wrong. Like don't get it twisted. There's some systemic racism in certain aspects, but everything wrong with the black community is not
Based on
white people.
yeah,
No.
it's not based on slavery.
No.
It's not.
No.
No, it's a lot of generational stuff. You
Yeah, that
choosing
too.
and becoming
Poor
that product of your
choices and
environment.
trauma.
Right.
But
Exactly.
it ain't just black and white. It's just literally being black and white. It's a whole bunch of levels.
It's other shit to it.
Levels to it. Like
Well-
you gotta know your self worth. That's the main thing.
That part. Well, did you guys hear about that singer Sofia I can't even say her last name, but this chick apologized for peeing on a male fan face.
Was she at a
saw the
concert?
video.
Like I
You saw the
guess
video?
Yeah.
you did.
Was it
How
like
did
at a
it go?
concert?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. And they were carrying her, right?
Nah, she was like, I gotta pee, and then like nigga like volunteered, and I'm like, this can't be their first time doing this.
He volunteered to catch the
Well, you
pee?
gotta think, bro. Like it's niggas that pay good money to get peed on, and he got it for free and a show. So in my
And
mind,
she
he
famous.
won.
He got the
Yeah.
W.
He got the W.
That's gonna be a thing. It's gonna be people in her DMs right now. How much to pee on me? I want the famous pee.
But
She
I
get
want
that
famous
flight to
pee.
India right now. Get a couple racks.
did she have to pee or she intentionally peed on him?
The way like women, y'all peeing like burst. Like it's like when men pee is focused. Like the amount of pee that came out was like she had to pee. She wasn't. She wasn't.
She
gonna
couldn't
make
hold
to the
it.
bathroom.
Hey, well, I mean, I guess an apology is
Watching it through the phone, I could smell it. Like she had been drinking.
This nigga say he could smell it through the
She
phone.
had been drinking.
I don't know. That's nasty. I'm sorry. I don't care who you are. You piss on me, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Like, have you saw Girls Trip? Have you saw that?
I have seen
It
that.
was like that scene.
Guess what?
Just-
As soon
Wild
as she
spread.
would have came off that tightrope, I'd been like, "Hey, who was that? Tiffany?
Yeah, I think it was Tiffany Haddish.
Tiffany had his wood pee on somebody.
Tiffany had this wood pee on somebody. I love her. She's so funny.
Hell yeah.
But I had beef with her. You pee on me, Tiffany. Unless we're in a whole nother setting. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just joking.
Bruh.
I'm not into that.
Me either. Golden showers are whack.
Golden shower.
Well, you fucking apple pies. We don't know.
I gotta draw the line somewhere.
Draw the line. Did they have apple pie?
I'm letting you know that the line is drawn at pee and excrement. Any form of scat play and pee, and I ain't running red lights.
But they say if you get you a squirter, there's got a little urine in there.
Yeah, but that ain't pure urine.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
It's the concentration that makes it a golden shower.
This motherfucker stupid.
It's the way it processed through your kidneys.
Yeah, like do it. We know it's some pee in there, but do it taste like pee? It's like,
My nigga.
Like,
damn.
you been drinking alkaline, haven't you?
You say you're not into it, but you got a lot of.
no, because that's how I know I'm not into it. I'm not. No, I don't want. No, I'm not.
Oh my god.
If I was into pee, I would have admitted to pee. Trust me.
I mean, he did admit the fucking apple pie, so
That's way crazier than getting
You
peed
did it.
on.
You saying that because of the movie?
Dad, that's what made me do it.
He really did it.
Wait a minute. Wait. You mean to tell me we related and you fucked the pie?
Listen, that ain't the worst thing I fucked.
Oh well, I'm finding out stuff today.
You been in my room lately?
I mean, but was it like a?
No, I got nothing from it. But
Oh, okay.
But a burnt tip.
But a burnt tip.
Was it hot?
Yeah.
Did you burn your little pee?
Yeah. Well, that's what we say. You got a burnt tip.
my foreskin, like the little tip part, it peeled and everything.
Oh, this is so disgusting.
It grew back stronger like a sand.
Your shit took a tissue.
Did it get like when it scab over? Did it get all hard? The skin was little.
Oh my god.
That is so gross.
I know, but it happened.
Was you at
kinda
my
trash.
auntie house when you did this?
Yes, I was 9 years. I was like 9 or 10.
9?
Yeah,
You molested a pie at 9 years old.
it was consensual.
Did you?
No,
Wait, so did you
no.
eat it after that? Or?
Marie Callender's older than me. Tell me I was raped.
Technically, I was right.
Bruh.
The pie looked so good.
It looks so good. She was
I'm
of age.
done.
It was of age. It was of
You
age.
can have that. He said Marie Calendar is older than me.
Well, in other words,
Horrible.
y'all hear about this this woman who dropped off her son to her baby daddy's place at 3:30, right? And she drove around and called the police so that the baby father can go to jail so she can get full custody. But it gets deeper than that.
Yeah, like the crazy thing about that is that she already got her other child taken away from her, and because of her antics and her calling the police and lying
Right.
multiple times, then
Wow.
the child she got now, it's been questioned that she's been leaving the house and leaving a guy there, and he's been taking a bath with their son, and that shit ain't cool. The son is like 7 years old.
Yeah, we got to protect our children from these predators and pedophiles, these pedophiles.
Pretty much.
For real.
Shit
I've
is
been
crazy.
coming up with some cool words today.
I don't want to get too much into that. Like, the
Oh, go ahead, good sir.
Oh, his
Go
mind's
right
twisted.
ahead.
Nah, like you. Well, we know about our family situation. That's
We gonna talk about that after the show.
Yeah,
like the other
that's what I'm
stuff.
saying. Like, yeah. So, like, I don't know. I just feel like other family members gotta start calling shit out when they see certain family members doing, like, letting their kids be around predatory people.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a lot, even in I don't know her, but in some situations, some women don't have the support of family to call on to drop the child off, to babysit and all that. But she sounds like she already got some other issues going on. So
I'm gonna be honest. I respect the villain.
You respect her?
I always respect.
he
respect,
always respects the villain.
Here's why: because the villain is willing to do everything necessary to get what they want, and if we all applied that to every aspect of our lives, we'd be more successful. So she want his money, and she's willing to do anything to get it, even risk her child. And there's something
she didn't want his
deliciously-
money. She wanted custody.
full custody.
She needed the
Full
full custody to get all the child support.
Oh.
We just talked about this. Shout out to the homegirl. She was probably getting like $40 now.
She getting jail
she needed at least that $380. You feel me? Like he done fucked her whole game. She lost the other baby, so she ain't finna lose this one too. So she got up in the morning and was like, I'm gonna leave the baby outside at 3:30 a.m. And then like it was a stupid plan because you never do commit a crime you can't get away with. They would have literally used her cell phone and track the cell phone to being outside. She was dumb for that. That lets me know we're not dealing with a smart woman. A real woman would have snuck the drugs into his car. Like that's really how you do it, or something like that, or put drugs in the baby system, smoke weed around the baby, and then say that it's at the daddy. That's
damn.
This has actually happened to people I know. These are not. This is not a joke.
In the baby system,
bro. Yes, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is wild.
That shit wild as fuck.
I don't know.
I could tell you some crazy ass stories of some shit that I know.
Tell you this, I'll be that motherfucker in jail for murder. I can tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Folks just need to be careful who you having babies by.
Hell yeah.
Well, how does that gonna help? They don't just start off crazy. Y'all women is
I know because I love my child, but I should have.
He turned crazy, or you knew he was crazy.
You know, there's always signs.
Subtle
but,
hints.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think I wasn't I guess brave enough to stand my ground and say, okay, boom, this ain't finna work out for us.
If you don't mind me asking, what were the subtle red flags?
Very controlling, cheating, very early.
Okay.
Finding stuff out, you know, like
finding stuff out. She was very vague. Hey, don't touch that box. What said it? I said don't touch it.
No, like real talk, like it was so crazy. And then the thing is, we just kind of kept coming back even after we broke up. But shit, once I got pregnant, I was like, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. But there was a time when he had there was one girl, she was insane. And what was crazy is he went to a whole nother different school in a whole nother different city. So it was like, you know, I was having these thoughts like, damn, I don't really want to kill this nigga. Like, what's really going on? Why am I feeling like this? Like, I was feeling very anxious and all that. And then, like,
I would have helped you.
One day, I know, because I know, like, one day I was, my daughter was with somebody else and at somebody else's house. And they was like, I know this little girl. This little girl is the daughter of who my roommate messing with. And then once that connected, that girl with the friend was like, oh, nah, she crazy, dude. She knows she's like asylum crazy. And so one day I found out about it just because of this whole little transpiring. One day, the girl she had a psychotic episode. She was literally in the street, butt naked, cutting her hair off.
Oh, she had a Britney Spears moment.
She had a moment. And so, like, when I heard about that, it all kind of clicked to me because I was like, oh, you sleeping with her, but you bringing that energy over to me. And now I'm having these same, psychotic, so it's like, you got to be careful who you know what I'm saying, having babies by, who you sleeping with, who you been in a relationship with. Because, shoot, let me tell you, all of them to this point. Yeah, I know better now, but yeah, we got to pay attention to them red flags and not just the red flags that's on Instagram.
At the end of the day, people do fucked up shit, but respect the villain.
I ain't respecting that. Fuck
Well, speaking of villains, this white boy got probation for raping 4 women, and the judge said it would be inappropriate for him to go to jail.
Not that villain. Shoot him.
Okay,
Not
good.
that villain.
Not that villain. Shoot him.
That's where we cross the line in rape and pedophilia.
But you know what? They've been doing that for so long now.
This is not the first time a white guy has just got off of rape.
Not.
Yeah.
And when it comes to like ridiculous stuff like that, I would just like to. The best way to answer a question sometimes is with a question.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, to the judge, what would be an appropriate punishment for a rapist? Do we let all the rapists out because it's inappropriate to go to jail for rape?
Yeah.
So, and when you ask that question, do you see how stupid you look? Like,
seriously,
how do you get disbarred? Like, how do we disbar some of these judges for these stupid ass judgments that they make?
How the fuck they even become a damn judge doing this?
Like,
shit?
it's so obvious that somebody was paid off or threatened to blackmail to something.
Because if it was a black dude, of course, jail automatically.
Well, if it was anybody, even if it was another white dude, it's like you clearly have some type of tie. How you rape 4 people?
And
and
says
then too,
inappropriate
you
for him to
gotta
go to jail.
understand where their location is, who these people know. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
What was old boy named Brock Turner?
the Stanford dude, right? That raped
Caught
that chick
raping her
behind the trash can. They only got him 6 months probation.
And they was all, well, going to jail, that would ruin his life.
Yeah, that would ruin his school academics or some
almost
bullshit.
like the rape he did to that girl.
Thank you. What about her shit?
Mm-hmm.
But his daddy knew the judge. Like his daddy was rich, like a straight billionaire.
And that's what I'm saying. Like where you at, who you know what I'm saying. You in a certain place, they gonna move that case to where it need to be, just so you can get what you need to get. And
I think we need to just start not being so upset when these judgments happen. Let's just be quiet. Because when you out loud, they get protection. So just let it be quiet. And then just he walking down the street one day, he's
he gonna do it again.
Get his ass.
Just kill him.
Straight up.
Ain't nobody gonna look for rapey rape. Like, oh, Mr. Rapey died. Like, oh well.
Oh, Mr. Rapey died.
Karma.
I mean, but you got I mean, he'll do something again because he got off. Just like that boy that just got off Rittenberg. He gonna just like, what was his name?
Rittenhouse? Kyle
Rittenhouse.
Rittenhouse.
No, but Florida, Tamir. The guy.
Tamir Rice.
What was the guy that shot him? Who was it?
Oh, Trayvon Martin.
Trayvon Martin.
You talking about George Zimmerman?
George Zimmerman.
Yeah, he was wilding after he killed Trayvon.
Yeah, because he got off.
He shot off.
and
He
killed,
didn't shoot at somebody else or something.
Exactly.
I don't think he killed him though.
He didn't kill him.
him.
But he did shoot at somebody else. He had another gun charged with something.
Yeah, and he injured.
Because he ended up in jail. I mean, in the court system like 2-3 more times after.
Had we just shut up and let George Zimmerman live his life and just like assassinated this nigga on the nose,
man.
Like
That'd
it'll be that. That's what we got to start doing. I'm tired of like marching. Marching don't get us nowhere. Let's just start killing them.
Well, at least the 3 dudes who
I'm
killed
not killing nobody.
The 3 dudes who killed what's his name? Amar.
Oh, Ahmaud Avery.
They got all 3 of them
all
guilty.
3 of them got.
What does that mean though? How much jail time?
They said 25 to life.
Yeah.
Right, but you know what though? They saying this, but we don't know what
We
type
don't
of jail
know.
facility they
Thank
in.
you.
Bruh.
They
They gonna be taken
literally
care of.
could have a whole facility just for these crooked ass, wicked ass cops, and they could be in there living lavish. We don't know.
true.
I mean, R. Kelly ended up in jail with the yoga instructor, but what?
Well, to be honest, when it comes to like people that do these racial crimes, jail is actually quite comfortable for them. When you go to prison, you go there and like if you're white and you go to jail and you're a non-affiliate, you're in the Klan. Like that, you're in the what do they call it? The Aryan Brotherhood. There is no middle ground. Like if you black, okay, you non-affiliate, you Muslim, or you blood or Crip. You Mexican, like what they call it? You either like the Paisas or what else, or like the Salvadorians, shit like that. If you Latino, like you in a gang, you either it's the Brown Pride or like the Paisas and shit like that. Like you pick a gang or you're a non-affiliate. So it's like the non-affiliates, you're prey to everybody. That means you probably not gonna be there that long. You probably PC'd up. You probably gonna be like a year or something like that.
You did.
No, a little over a year. Because I think if you only got a year, they keep you in jail. You go to prison for larger sentences like that.
Yeah.
But people got to understand when you white and you go to jail, you either a non-affiliate or you in the Aryan Brotherhood. And they walking in with stripes. They finna be taken care of.
Oh, yeah, of course.
They gonna have shoes, slippers, and soups they first day. Come here, brother. We like what you did there. You shouldn't have been here. They gotta learn. It's all right. They're gonna be cool. Unfortunately, that's the world we live in.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, they got it backwards. I saw dang, what's his name? Danny Trejo said this. He was like, people got it backwards. Like, you don't go into jail racist and come out normal. You go in normal and come out racist. Like a lot of these like problems that stem in our community, like black on brown crime in Long Beach and all that stuff, like how the Klan is still around after all these years, is being perpetuated from the prison system. You do a 17-year stint with the Aryan Brotherhood, you come out not liking black people. And for 7 to 10 years, only black people you see is the worst of us. And you never really experienced hanging around black people your whole life anyway.
That part.
So what do you think of us now? That we just animals anyway. You have kids and perpetuate that. That's where it's come from in the justice system.
It keeps trickling down younger and younger.
Yep.
Just like with that situation with the Caucasian girls was bullying the little black girl really, really bad. And it's like, man, y'all are not even experiencing half the shit y'all talking about when it comes to what you calling us, what you saying, and nigger this, nigger that. You ain't never even experienced the nigger, because we ain't been niggers for a long time.
We ain't never been niggers in my
You know,
Shit.
right? But I'm saying just what the connotation is, you know, and it's just like, come on with all that. I promise you, I would. Just like I punched that little boy when we was in school, I would be so mad. Like, come on, you don't know what you're talking about.
So to me, it's like we get real happy when we get these sentences, but it's like they finna be taken care of. They walking in here with G stripes.
Yeah,
more
I
than
mean,
likely.
R. Kelly in there doing yoga.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, he black, but he's still affiliated
He
with
all-
whatever he affiliated
Look, he
with.
all flexible now. Like when I get on, I'm gonna have these bitches like this. Look, look, just,
I'm gonna be peeing on him
Oh,
like this.
Sylvester.
What if he come out sweet as hell though?
nah. I think he the top.
Probably because he R. Kelly.
I don't know. I
You
ain't seen his yoga partner. Do he look like a top or a bottom?
I don't know. I haven't seen
Maybe
that.
they take turns. I don't know how that works.
Who knows?
Hey.
Well, in other news, talking about jail and everything, this Georgia man was arrested for using a camera to peep under the bathroom stalls in the men's bathroom.
Respect the villain.
Oh my God.
I know. I want to respect that. Too, 'cause I think that's hilarious.
Feel
is
good
funny
to
as
be
hell.
violated, don't it?
This nigga's aggressively gay.
How big your dick?
Like he stuck the camera under the stall.
He like put like how some men do in the women's bath. They stick it under the stall to look.
Did he
and
have a
shit.
mirror on his foot?
Huh? Like
That thing was a
Mirror on his
selfie.
foot.
he had a selfie stick with a GoPro. Like what's going on?
I got that dick in HD.
It just says he was using the camera to peep. So I'm guessing he used it like a little selfie stick and then.
What do you see when I go in the bathroom? I'm either standing up with you, like looking at my nuts. What you say? Oh, what do you get when you go in the bathroom and I'm looking like what do you get, like the undershot of my nuts?
Your taint?
I mean, I'm thinking it's all that hair underneath your thigh.
Like yeah, like what can you really? If
hair
I'm sitting on
covering
the
your
toilet, you don't
taint.
get nothing. The camera ain't gonna go over the bowl.
I guess maybe if you're standing, if you're not using the what is it called, a urinal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess if you're standing to go.
Who's going in the stall to pee?
I don't know. I don't
don't
go
go
in
in
there.
I've done that before if the urinals are being taken.
So
yeah,
you
if the
telling-
urinals are taken.
You're telling me
I'm not sitting down.
No,
He
we're
in
not
there,
sitting
he in there
down.
waiting for the dick.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, let's run this play. So he waiting for all the stalls to be full and waiting for that one guy to run the stall. He just so happened to be ready to be in that stall next to yours to get you. Like, gotcha.
Or
He in there taking a shit. Like,
he put the camera. He be like, "Oh, shave that if I were you."
Yeah, that's nasty.
It's a little uneven.
Need to get that bump looked at.
That's nasty.
get that bump looked at.
I had one just like it. It was cancerous.
Is that foreskin burnt?
I mean,
That was perfect timing.
Bruh.
you told us. I mean,
Set yourself up for that.
hey, because I haven't lived out my incubus and succubus in a long time.
yeah.
I remember that story. Yeah. That story you had told that one time?
Man, it was
Bruh,
deep.
I'm still trying to figure out how
No, it was
that was
Lil
on the
Jon
wall.
over
It
there.
happens. It happens. You got to
It was Lil Jon
on the
Eastside
wall
boy.
though. Like,
That's
stop it. We are not going to talk about that on camera. That is going too far.
Wow.
to the shit run down.
well.
You know what? So what if you're in the stall taking the shit and the man's watching you wipe your shit? So
I guess I would just have to look at him like, what? One, we're gonna fight after.
We're gonna fight afterwards.
I'm gonna laugh.
you would tell him you're gonna fight?
Yeah, like he already know what's up.
Yeah.
I'm like,
So if he
You
doesn't come out,
crazy.
if he doesn't come out the stall, are you gonna climb into the stall with him?
you gotta just kick it real good. Them doors is
Yeah.
getting
Yeah.
give a
You
good
mean
kick.
you got the skill too.
douche. I'm coming, and we fighting. But then what if you go in there to fight and he's covered himself in doo doo?
I'll still
That's a
be willing
shitty
to-
situation.
Really, that's a shitty situation. Seriously.
So you wouldn't fight me if you had shit on him?
Yeah, no, I don't play it. I would never fight.
No. Yes, you would.
No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. I don't like.
I heard
boo-boo.
about the things you told the kids at school.
Sound like
Oh, like
boo-boo.
boo boo.
That's different. But
That's different.
the man, if you covered in boo boo, I'm not fighting you. Like if you naked or you covered in boo boo, I'm not fucking with you.
No.
What if he like just slide his balls up? Yeah.
Oh, that nigga dying.
He's
dying.
under the ball
I'm
sweat
not-
and smack you.
Wait, is he still covered in boo boo?
Yes.
Let me tell you.
He gave me the
As- 'cause
tape sweat.
as soon as I open the door and see covered in boo boo, I'm like, oh, you got it, and I'm leaving.
Oh, you got
And
it?
then what if he slaps you with
I'm running.
the under the ball?
You can't be 10 feet near me covering this shit. I'm running.
You never know.
That's what I get horrible.
By the grace of God, if he hit me, I'm going to jail.
Yep. Nigga gonna
Oh,
murder
you probably
him.
gonna kill him. You've been talking about killing people all
no,
day.
he's dead. He's dead as fuck. I'm going to the car. He getting shot in both his kneecaps. Then I'm driving to the hardware store while he there crippled. and coming back with some shit.
We are related.
Coming back.
We are related, but
Bro,
I don't know
nigga-
what happened.
A nigga hit you with some shitty ball sweat? No.
You done.
Hopefully,
done.
I would
Right.
just remove my face.
You about to go see
I want to
Jesus
not
right
exist
away.
anymore.
Yeah.
He going to heaven that day, that millisecond.
I'm over gonna be in limbo.
Hey, it's people do some bad stuff. I've had poop thrown at me when I used to manage property in Long Beach. I had one guy, he would intentionally poop in my parking spaces because I addressed him about it. I've had to pick up human shit more than once.
Was he white?
It's really gross. He was a homeless man. He's dirty. I don't know.
I need to understand like what's going. He was like, "Excuse me, sir, can you stop shitting in my parking space?" Bullshit, bitch.
I seen him like mid shit.
Did he look at you while he did it?
Yeah,
Get the fuck out of here. You see me over here taking the shit?
I know. That's why I'm telling you. You over here taking the shit where I work.
This my shit. Not that, but this is my shit.
Yo, it's stuff. It's reason like that. I don't care about homeless people no more at all.
You know, I used to give my daddy money away to the homeless, okay? But when I tell you the things I've experienced with them at a later age, I'm like, I don't have no compassion. Well, I can't say I don't have no compassion, but you definitely have to be careful, especially as a woman. You
Because it's
have
like,
to be careful.
we got to understand this. The real homeless people, the people that's down on their luck, they're actually only homeless for 6 months to a year because there's actually a lot of programs in California, especially if you're a woman with kids.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's really, unless you own drugs, there's no reason you should ever be homeless if you're a woman with kids because you could go right to the office and even if they don't got a house for you, they can give you a voucher and they can Uber you to a hotel for like a few weeks until they get you like a place. Like, so anybody telling you that is lying or they're on drugs. They gonna test your pee. If you piss clean, we'll get you a spot tonight. It's bullshit. So the people that really be out there homeless is crazy and on drugs. And I'm willing to pay some taxes for them to put them somewhere. Yeah. But I don't have no empathy for these homeless people. They be like, excuse me, I want some food. Good. I want you to die. I hate you, sir.
Good damn.
Now, homeless people suck, bro, because you don't stay off fed.
Homeless people.
So it be crack needles everywhere when I'm jogging, bro, or heroin, whatever they using. They be shitting. Everywhere is a toilet.
Yeah.
You can see them. They right there on the side of the street. They don't care.
They be building their little tent setups everywhere, and when they got to get up and go, they just leave all of it, or they be cooking meth and they burn it. And then so now it's a fire by house. So it's like, because I own property and you failed at life, sir, I gotta suffer. No, fuck you.
I got threatened by a homeless person just the other day. I was going out with some friends, and he was on the ground sleeping. He got mad because we closed the doors and did the alarm. And he was like, "You fucking bitches! I'm gonna kill all y'all when y'all come back."
And then what's crazy? He just might be a serial killer hobo
for real. And I had to walk back by myself, but
they should make a spray.
I was being petty though, because I kept on hitting that alarm just because he was talking shit.
Like, bruh, you know how they got like raid? Like, I don't want all the homeless people to die, but make like a raid hobo, and then like you just spray it on your sidewalk when the homeless walk over.
I cannot.
Think it dumb.
Or get sick and then leave and gotta go somewhere else. Like,
you giving somebody an idea right now.
For real.
What is watch, we going Home Depot and actually see that shit. Raid
success, responsibility, getting up and going to work every day. Like all the shit that a homeless person hates. Just concentrate and put it in the spray.
But what if they were successful once upon a time?
What happened?
Thank you.
I don't know. I could have got on drugs.
That's what I'm saying. If you own drugs, you need to not be on. Drugs is burnt out. Like, okay, it's weed, it's edible, cool. You know what's the side effect of weed? Being asleep.
Laziness.
Like, you get lazy.
Lazy.
You know what's the side effects of crack?
You lose your shit.
Yeah, that.
No, there's some very functionable crackheads in the world.
Sucking dick because you sold your PS3 the other day.
I don't know.
That, like, so if I was, hey, you want some weed? Oh, yeah, try some weed. Good shit. Hey, you want some crack? No, thank you.
So wait, is level 2 smoking crack is straight to dick?
It's straight to dick.
Damn.
It gotta be, bro. Have you seen crackheads? They don't give a fuck.
I got these
cheeseburgers,
man.
Bro, like, look, you gonna be a functioning crackhead as long as your job don't find out. Because the second you homeless, you like, I ain't never sucked a dick before, but finna get this fixed.
And I got these cheeseburgers.
Yeah, something.
Oh my
Got
god.
these cheeseburgers, man.
I don't even like giving homeless people money because I know they got that hot meal card.
Yeah, I definitely don't give money to homeless people at all anymore. If you say you hungry, I'll bring you out a snack. I'll give you some food out my car.
I won't even give them a snack. I'll just bring them water. Because I know they got food. It's so many fat homeless niggas. How you fat and homeless? So you ain't missed no meals. I seen that shit you took the other day. You ain't hungry, nigga. You
I got a
eating
weight
good.
condition.
Oh my gosh.
I've been eating pears.
Next subject. What is the next?
Stupid as fuck eating pears.
Fuck
Man.
the homeless.
There was one homeless dude. When I was working at Ralph's, and I actually talked to him because he was always in the front. He never asked for money, left people alone. And he was like, "No, I'm a war veteran. You know, like right now he got PTSD." So
I
he was
told
like,
you
he
my
can't-
story. I only care about veterans, and it's a local hobo in my hood. His name is Dreads, and he was born addicted to crack. Like his mom used to give him crack to get him to stop crying when he was a baby.
God damn.
So when I hear his story,
Bruh.
like, all right, Dreads, I'll give you some money. Cause
you ain't give him crack.
Hey, he probably did give him some crack because he.
I look out, Dreads will look out here, make sure nobody fuck with your car.
So he's going to contribute to the habit to make him
this
stop
dumb.
crying.
I used to work the tattoo shop, and I didn't want to walk across the street to Popeyes. I give him some money. He go give me my food, give me number 2, and then I let him keep the change. Oh, thank you.
It's a rock under that dock.
You know, but some homeless people are like that. It's like him. You know, they still got good spirits. They just
No, his spirit was fucked up.
No, well, I'm saying his spirit is fucked up. But I'm saying in the sense of being able to just say, hey, here, go get this. Go, you know, you can communicate with him. You know, he's functioning. I guess I don't know.
That's
It's a
funny.
crackhead by my house. She be dancing. I don't give her nothing, but I love watching her dance because she be getting down. She like 20 pounds. She about 4'11".
I heard that they the community came together and tried to get Dreads off crack, and he almost died. Like he's one of the people he can never stop doing crack.
It's
Damn.
in his system, literally.
He
His
would
body depends
he
on
would
it.
go in the toxic shock and just die.
Oh, wow.
He would have to be on like a 10-year program, and y'all slowly wean him off crack. Cause like crack is like literally like coffee to him. Like he need crack. He need crack like every so many hours. Like he just gonna start tripping.
It's attached to his nervous system and all that. So
Literally since he was in the womb, he been on crack. He's like what 50, 60 something.
Oh yeah, it's done deal.
Yeah, it's
He gotta
done.
have it.
I've done a lot for the homeless. There's like
You wasted your time.
no, like it's some of them. You know, the ones you see all the time. I see the same ones all the time. It's this one man. He's always drunk, but he never asks for money. But he'd be drunk as hell, and he, you know, so it don't bother me. But he also protects sometimes if I'm at the store. Like if the other one say something, he'll kind of be like, "Hey, don't talk
Is
to her
he
that way."
homeless though, or just a drunk?
I don't really know. He might live in the crack house over
Right.
there on the side.
He might just like being a drunk, or he might got some stocks and bonds. Just be drunk all day. He come on. He go home at night like, "Hi, honey,
I don't
hey,
think
baby."
so. He be hustling, but the ones that's not too far from where I'm at, like I'm kind of cool with them. Some of them was there when I was a kid.
Let me
so
clean it up though. If you freshly homeless, like you just on hard times, like COVID fucked your shit up, okay, I fucks with you.
Yeah.
But if you like perpetually homeless, you've been homeless. How you homeless for years? You know,
That's a decision.
like bitch, you never
I'm
found
sure,
a job. Now I could see if you got a job and literally can't afford to live, be homeless, live in a car, live in a tent, but you can't live in a tent for years. At some point, you had to have getting something together. I make enough to rent a room now, something.
I mean, but a lot of them that have the mental illness and all that, they don't want to come off the street.
That's what I'm saying. Like I can't take care of you because you mentally ill.
And then a lot of them say they want their freedom. You know, when they be in these programs, they got to come in at a certain time. They got to do certain stuff. A lot of them like they gotta have their freedom.
I gotta look for a
my
job.
cousin Alan was homeless like that. Like,
Why you got to use names?
fuck that nigga.
Fucking dumb.
Look,
We are related.
here's why. Here's why I say fuck Alan. My daddy, like when I was in college, bro, like I didn't even want to go to college because the economy was bad. I graduated 2008. Economy was fucked up. I couldn't get a job. I wanted to take a year off to like stack some money up, and then I was gonna go to school. They was on some burnt out shit. My mom and daddy made me go to college when I didn't want to. I wasn't financially stable. They paid for one semester and just, oh, there you go. And I used to ask my dad, like, yeah, I need some books. I just bought the books last month. Yeah, I got English. I need a book. I need like 3 books every month. The cheapest book, $120. oh, that's too much damn money. And we made too much money to qualify for financial aid. So my parents made so much money that I didn't get nothing, but wouldn't give me the money. So I was fucked up. That's when I started like tattooing, hustling, drug dealing, doing anything to get money because they wanted me to go to school. The whole time, did you know my dad and my 2 uncles was putting together money for my cousin to have a place to live.
That shit's crazy.
But he couldn't give his son books
Mm-hmm.
to go to school.
Wild.
And he's
So-
still on Skid Row now.
And Alan got kicked out of that house they got him because he wasn't meeting curfew and he was drinking all the time and doing drugs. Couldn't keep a clean P test. So fuck him. In my eyes, you took resources out of my household so you could be a fuck up.
Yeah.
That's probably why you feel the way you feel about
It might be. Like I
them overall.
really don't fuck with homeless people. Like perpetually homeless. Like not to say, oh, you lost your house recently, but like the niggas that's just been homeless for years, it's like fuck you. You
Yeah,
like this.
you just didn't give a
Like,
fuck.
and that's one thing he said, like, oh, I'm on freedom. They can't be telling me to when to come in the house. Yes, they can, nigga. Your life on training wheels, homie. You don't do nothing.
That
Okay,
part.
I see you. Okay, cuz.
That shit is crazy.
Like
Well,
for real.
Well, besides crackheads and homeless people and everything,
And your book's not being paid for.
and that too,
They make the
and
world go
having
round.
fucked up parents right here. But anyways,
Yeah, talk about my auntie. First of all,
She not fucked up. They just
She
didn't,
is not.
They didn't like she's not. My mom not dumb, but she like socially retarded. They do socially retarded shit.
So
Both my
you
parents-
not gonna
Retarded.
you not gonna call
Socially retarded,
my
and you
auntie
can't even-
socially
and you talking about you
retarded
can't
on the
say
internet.
Retarded, bro.
bruh.
I love my mom, but she's so like when you really watch the problems she go through, you be like, Yvonne,
She's a housewife.
how's she a housewife with a job?
Well, speaking of housewives, y'all know women want a traditional man, but the women can't even be a traditional woman.
What is traditional?
So
Like
pretty much like going to church, coming home, taking care of the kids, cooking, cleaning.
Nobody
That's-
go to church no more.
I don't,
But that's like, still,
but
this
that's
is
what
the
they
thing.
That's
want.
tradition.
It's been. I've had multiple conversations with women, and they said the same thing. Like, I want a man that's gonna go out there, make the money, go take care of the house, take care of me, take care of the kids, like pay
While
for
she-
everything
while
while
she
I
do
stay
nothing.
home.
And take care of the kids.
And she setting herself up for a death sentence because I done been all of them. And let me tell you, it's the worst experience in life for an ambitious person.
I tell people this all the time. Like, just like I tell people, like, look, it's nothing like having your own. It's nothing like it.
Yeah.
When you keep having somebody pay for shit for you, you got people doing this, or you got that one person, they gonna throw that shit in your face.
Of course.
I got a homeboy right now that tell his girl, you don't say shit to me. I pay for this shit. So if I go and fuck a bitch right now, you don't say shit to me.
Yeah, and you know what? To me, that is like a brew for narcissistic life living. Like, why would you want to give all your livelihood to one person to be responsible for your livelihood? Like,
Seriously.
personally, in relationships, situationships, whatever. And I didn't been dogged out. Okay,
Entanglements.
Entanglements.
but like, if I was to in a healthy type of way approach it, I wouldn't want. As a woman, I'm not someone that wants somebody to take care of me. First of all, we coming from two different lifestyles. I already got kids that's damn near grown. So what I have established, or the independence I've had to establish, I've had to maintain that. So I'm not looking for no man to come in and come take care of me, because for one, I want to be able to carry the weight of what I already got kids. I already got to be halfway coming in financially. What expectation is unrealistic? Now, I'm not saying I can't meet a great person who, is established, has this, we come together, but I feel equally responsible for the household we create, for the children that we are raising together, if they're yours, mine, and ours. I don't expect, how can I expect somebody to come in if you already got your own kids? You got to be making quadruple for the expectations of me to feel like you can definitely take care of me and mine. I have to come in with that expectation, and to me, that's not realistic.
And that's why women date drug dealers. 'Cause they
That
know he
part.
got it.
Right. And they also deal with drug dealer shit too. So
So I mean, when I come in this house, you don't say shit. If I'm fucking carrying in the back, bitch, you stay in the front.
and granted, I will
Duh.
say this too, like when it comes to the whole traditional thing or perception and concept, like I seen a clip on that the other day too, but it's like women like who is traditional now? Because we ain't had traditions in a long time.
Generations.
Like real talk, I haven't seen tradition since my grandma passed away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, now I have, because we have, different sides of the family. Yeah, now I can, now that I'm back here with all my family, I can go to my auntie house and there's always finna be a cooked meal on the stove. I'm always finna see my uncles. I'm always finna see my aunties. For me, that's tradition. Coming in an environment where my family is still present. We're not all spread out across the world. We all know how to function together. We know how to come together. But in a relationship, like, it's just certain expectations you got to have and know, but you got to have your own customs and traditions, but you can't just come in expecting, and it's like, you're not going to get that same, because women are not bred the same. Exactly. Men are not, a lot of women don't know how to cook. A lot of men don't know how to cook. All my uncles know how to cook. But guess what? There's no more mothers in the kitchen teaching their kids to cook, because our mamas can't cook because our grandmamas passed away. And then you got the kids who was born in like the 2000s and all of that and above. Where is their tradition? Because I personally feel like tradition stopped with my grandmother and my aunties. And now, but these aunties are 60s and 70s years old, but you got people who got aunties who 20 and 30, grandmas is only 50 years old, so it's like there is no more tradition you don't know what tradition is, to be pulling on a tradition that is no longer existent for you to perceive.
True. What do you mean by that?
Like, for example, now that I'm in an environment where all my family is together, I'm really learning the true value of tribe and unity and community. But prior to that, I moved so much in my life, I didn't feel that. So now that I'm in that environment as a mom, I'm more going to be teaching my daughter more of family things instead of this independence. Like, I had to be independent in so many ways because, one, I had to, I grew up early and then lived on my own. So then it's like I had to create an environment of independence. Every environment and situation and family circumstance I associated with, I was still independent. I only kept myself in a certain way of like embracing the culture and the family. But now that I'm in a different type of environment, I can teach different morals and standards and different things because of the other family members that I'm around that's also giving and sharing love to me.
Okay. Well, there we go.
Did I explain that well?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
I wanted you to get that off. I knew it was there. Like, no, this is just the tip of the iceberg.
Super expound on that. That's good.
Yeah.
But it's like, right now to this day, like, tradition is long gone.
Yeah.
Especially 2,000 kids.
Oh, yeah.
Their generation, their tradition is TikTok, Instagram, fucking dancing, all that shit. Just like the whole Tide Pod shit was going on. I fucking hated that.
The economy doesn't like reward a traditional household anymore. The cost of living is so goddamn high proportionally to what it was back then. Both parents got to work anyway.
So pretty much your kid's gonna be raised by the streets.
There you go.
Or the phone.
Yeah, or the phone.
Yeah.
I mean, and then too, you gotta look for the past 15 years. Every kid that's been damn near born is iPhone, iPad. You're not really spending that much time with your kids.
That's true.
Phones are better.
Phones are better.
Like, I'll be around family. Sometimes we'll be eating it. Like, put your phone away. No, we're having a conversation. Y'all having a conversation.
I'm not in this conversation.
I'm not in this.
I'm watching these people fight at McDonald's on Warzone. Nothing y'all talking about is more entertaining than the wackest thing on this phone. Get over yourself.
This
That
food's
part.
stupid.
For real.
You got family members that's like that.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
We over here trying to talk about what, Granny?
I don't give a damn. Shit.
Just to let you know, I didn't want to come in the first place.
That part. I just came for the food. Fuck y'all conversation. Well, did y'all hear that Gabrielle Union don't like being called a stepmom? She finds it to be very annoying, and she wouldn't even use that word, which I think is a lie, because it's like, I know damn well if she had a stepmom, you ain't gonna be calling some stranger right off the bat, "Hey, mom," like, hell no.
She doing everything in her power to ignore the fact that Wade stepped out on her and got a baby.
Gabrielle Union is the man in that relationship, so
I know she's like, call me
that's why
daddy.
she don't want to be called stepmom.
I think she be strapping D Wade down.
Oh, I said
Pegging
that.
him.
I promise I just said that the other day.
Something about like her demeanor, like is feminine and masculine. Like I'm
Yeah.
cute, but I'll fuck you.
But then when they got together, he started seeming a little bit more flamboyant.
That's why he's so proud. His son is a daughter now. You living the life I want to live, son. I'm just too tall to wear these
I
dresses.
I thought I was the only person that thought that, but
She over there pegging that nigga.
I mean, to each his own. If your freaky is your freaky, but I just
It ain't for me, but let your freak flag fly.
I like that. Let your freak flag
Freak fly.
fly.
Okay.
What the hell the freak flag would look like?
It's a nigga on the toilet getting peed on, tied up with candle wax.
Bruh.
Why did you ask him that?
I didn't even ask that shit.
I just want to. I'm curious.
LGBT people got a flag,
Is
right?
it not the rainbow flag?
Yeah, they some type of flag. It's a new flag with like
Some
pink
type
and
of
blue.
flag.
Freaks need to have a flag. I
That's
want a
the
flag for
trans
sexual
flag.
deviant.
Freaky flag.
Yeah, the freak flag.
Okay.
Oh shit. All right. Well, y'all hear that this woman was talking about King Richard, and she's saying, why is the movie named King Richard if it's about Venus and Serena Williams?
Because it's about him teaching them.
Thank
play
you.
tennis.
Teaching how to play tennis.
Was she white when she asked that? Is she?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Is she
white.
don't? That don't sound like a black person question.
No.
She didn't even watch the movie. She just saw some black people on it. Was like, why is this game about him? Isn't that monster girl that played tennis?
Monster girl.
That shit's fucking hilarious.
Said, we offended.
But did y'all also hear about that Isaiah Stewart and LeBron James, that fight?
Oh
that they
yeah,
had?
I seen it.
He didn't even hit him with the elbow. He hit him like with his wrist and just pretty much made a big ass cut on his eye. He just kept bleeding.
Yeah.
But my thing is this. LeBron was in your face for a good 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You could have done something. You could have pushed,
couldn't have.
jabbed him. Yeah, he could. He was literally like in his face for like a good 5 minutes. Then after that, they broke him up. Then that's when he started acting wild. Then start running through the
When somebody
referees to get to
holding him
LeBron.
back.
Then this nigga ran through the tunnel to run around to the Lakers side to go get that nigga. Like,
But
nigga went all
LeBron
out.
James is not even human. That's why he hurt him so bad. He don't even got regular nigga bones. He part
man.
adamantium or something.
And then too, like as long as he was in his face, I was like, LeBron is probably like, my bad, man. I didn't mean to.
Yeah.
He's probably trying to de-escalate the situation. But he was in his face for a long time, and just like my daddy said, he only started acting like that way because people was holding
People
him
was
back.
back,
He was
you
a
know.
punk.
And on top of that, fucking Shaq brought it up.
Yeah.
Shaq was like, he played with LeBron. He seen LeBron play. He was like, overall, he was like, if that dude Isaiah Stewart really wanted to fight him, he said he would have put hands on him. He said that you got two options: either you fight or you act like you want to fight.
There you go.
Those are the only two things. And that's when Jamal Crawford was like, I don't know about that. He said, no, I've been in the league. He said, I fought in the league.
Yeah, he has.
He said, I
Shaq
fought in the
has.
league.
Shaq
He's
has.
like, if I'm going to fight you, I'm going to fight you. He said, there's who's stronger than me? You're a fucking center. Like, you going to tell me a point guard can hold you back? If that's the case, you need to go back to practice.
There you go.
Like, you need to start doing some weight training, something.
But to be honest, he probably wouldn't have been able to get to LeBron. Everybody else would have whooped his ass.
LeBron is a super nigga made from concentrated slave genes collected by the Illuminati.
All right, so how did all this
That
come
made no
about
damn
in one
sense.
sentence?
In one sentence.
How you get a
How
nigga
did you have
that's,
time to think about
that's
that?
strong, fast, and can shoot? He's the perfect NBA nigga. This is his whole birth is a conspiracy.
So he's the nigga Wolverine?
Yes, some old white man was like, I need to start winning these games. Like, I don't have the players. Like, if I just invest now in 17 years, he'll be good and we'll take him directly out of high school. Wasn't he like 6'4" in high school? Something
I
crazy
think
like
so.
Something like that.
Like a freshman. He's genetically modified.
This motherfucker.
This nigga 6'9" now. 250?
He's an impossible nigga. Like that's not. What do his brothers and sisters
Think
look
he's
like?
made of Impossible Burger.
It's impossible. You don't naturally grow that. Where's his father? Why do you think he can't find his daddy?
This nigga stupid. Yeah, though.
That's crazy.
His daddy is 6 other perfect niggas that they crossbred together.
And you see the way they got the hairline straight now too.
That was the only genetic flaw. Like, all right, so he's gonna start losing his hair at 19. All right, we'll have to take the risk.
So instead of Deadpool, they got nigga pool.
Like, LeBron James is not human, bro. The level of athleticism that he has maintained at his age is unreal, even for people in the league.
Hell yeah.
I'm ready to believe he's not human.
I believe that at the very
Yeah,
beginning.
he's super soldier. He would have beat the shit out of that old boy.
Yeah, he would have. Dink, dink. That's it.
Like, you saw what the wrist did. Imagine the closed fist. He would take his
That's
head
true.
off.
Imagine what
Cause-
his elbow did
Cause
if he would hit him.
Yeah, he looked like, you know how you do that get off me type of.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what he was doing because they was like going for the someone was shooting the free throw and they was just like holding like that and then he just went. If that elbow would have caught him, he would have been out.
Fatality.
They should have called the
Fatality.
play on that other dude holding the dude's shirt. Did they see that? I seen him. He was
LeBron
holding
James
on
got
the shirt.
suspended. Fucking Russell Westbrook got suspended. He didn't even do anything.
He's like, what am I spinning store? Stop dressing like that.
And then now you got Kyle Kuzma dressed like, you seen that shit?
Now, wasn't he in one of the videos squared up though?
Yeah, he was squared
was
up, but he
squared up.
didn't do nothing to nobody. But you know.
Hey, suspend me with my nigga.
Yup.
You feel
Oh,
me?
did y'all hear about that gang member in South LA who was found dressed up as a prostitute and then wearing like pretty much women's clothes, makeup, and a wig and all that shit? Then his homies found him and started beating his ass and saying, "You ain't from the hood no more because you've been doing all that shit."
That nigga's built like a running back.
That wasn't too far from my house. He wasn't a feminine looking nigga. He was on his program in jail.
I'm telling you.
Maybe
See,
he was
nigga
trying to
doing
start
this
a new
burpee.
life.
And then he was like, "Nigga, I'm out here making this money." And he even said the big homie and all the OGs know too. I
He
was
was like, y'all
what the
sucked
fuck?
them up last night. Like
I did my burpees before I got out here.
he didn't say that, but if the big homies know, I think they knew in jail that they was smashing. You know?
Yeah, most likely.
Hey, at the end of the day, everybody got their secrets.
He probably got out of jail like, you know what? If I do that out here, I get paid. Get an OnlyFans, something.
Yeah, the OnlyFans.
Like, I got $40. I was doing it for Snickers bar.
That's like who is that? Who is that? That's been
Dub.
ever since he got out of jail. He been like, is it not Bobby Shmurda?
Oh, yeah, that's on. Yeah, that's on about
Is
Bobby.
it Bobby
Bobby,
Shmurda?
yeah.
Hey, it might be, you know what I'm saying? Because he was a hard ass nigga before he went in. He came out twerking.
He was too little to go in. He did too. They say actually, I read a study somewhere, and people not going to admit it, but they was like, they say after 3 years in prison, if you're not up to shape, like you've done something homosexual.
You have?
Yeah.
If you're not in shape.
Like if you a 5'5" nigga in jail after 3 years, somebody done tried you.
And you
too
ain't
little.
got no muscles.
You
If
too
you
little.
ain't got no muscles.
Even-
They been.
You can't be that. You know, like some people not even built to put on muscle, even if they work out. Like it's
Yeah,
genetic.
true.
Like Wiz Khalifa. Wiz
Yeah.
Khalifa look bony as hell.
No,
but he ripped.
he a lot stronger
No,
now.
yeah, he ripped as fuck.
Yeah, he's ripped now.
But he not built to ever be like swole.
Yeah,
Nah,
you never
nah.
said nigga out here like what's the body? Fuck, I forgot his name.
He would
Something
need,
green.
He would need the growth hormone and all that other stuff.
He gonna need some
But
of
like,
that LeBron.
yeah, like maybe he was in jail getting this shit beat up. I don't know.
You never know.
Alright?
Man, let that man make his money.
Yeah.
if y'all don't fit.
His music is still
I
cool.
thought it was
Banging.
weird that old boy tried him because like they was fighting, but he low key beat old boy off of him.
Yeah, he whooped his ass.
So he was like, "Yeah, just because I'm out here being hella gay don't mean he's gonna beat my ass, nigga." Like he let him know, like, "Look, I don't fuck around."
Oh, because I
He
suck
probably-
dick don't mean I can't put hands on you.
Right, whooped him and banged on him right
Man,
there.
Huh.
for real.
That shit is crazy.
That's too much.
Overall, man, when it comes down to game banging, y'all please be careful. A lot of the homo thugs out here.
No,
Be
stop
careful.
gangbang. It's killing the hood.
That too.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop shooting
Yeah.
black men as well. Stop it.
I got a saying, bro. Gangbang is like cigarettes. Back in the day, everybody thought it was cool. Turns out it just kills people.
There you go. There you go.
I mean, and then
good
who got
point.
time
I don't
to
like that
gangbang no more. We've evolved so much.
How we niggas are still out here gangbanging.
For real, they are. And it's 2021.
I told them on another podcast, I was like, that's the women's fault. The dudes are still gangbanging. If y'all as a united front was like, we not fucking no more gangbangers, every nigga will be a doctor in 2 weeks.
Yep.
2 weeks. How the fuck they skip school, nigga?
They skipped 6 to 8 years.
Bro,
Damn, in 2 weeks.
The power of coochie is that powerful.
That nigga became a heart surgeon in a month.
He's like, look, I know you said I can't have no pussy, but I got my CNA, so I
Yeah, what's up?
Something, right?
At least I got my fucking CPR. I do all that shit.
I can
Blood
breathe
boy
life into a
passion.
bitch.
Like it's up. Like if women said they wasn't gonna fuck with thugs no more, gangbang would be burnt out. Like
Yep.
if the
I'm
women
pretty sure.
decided that it was burnt out to gangbang, nobody would do it. But y'all think it's cool.
Don't say y'all, because I
You know what I
ain't never
mean.
dated no gangbanger.
Oh, okay.
I haven't.
He looked at her like, okay.
He don't believe
You know
it.
what I meant. You know what I meant. Like as a whole, like women generally find like the
Like
gangbang.
yeah.
Not even
I
just the
don't-
bad boy, because you could be like have bad boy aesthetic, but just not be part of a gang.
Yeah, true.
It's the organized chaos that's destructive to the community.
Yeah, I mean, and then too, I think women like thugs. I don't think it's necessarily gangbangers.
Right,
and
right.
you ain't got to be a gangbanger to be a thug.
And if you only dated thugs that didn't gangbang, the world would change overnight.
But wouldn't that evolve?
A whole
Even if
generation
the
of
dude don't
niggas
gangbang,
acting
you
like
thuggy?
flies.
Pretty much.
Well, we
I mean,
already
they
done
do
it.
this. I mean, I would say the only thing they're not doing is killing people, you know, but he's still committing crimes.
They want a
and-
dude that look like he commit crimes. You know?
So like a 6'9". Like you look like you
No.
might do something, but
I've
I don't
always
know.
liked an educated man. You know,
That's not everyone.
Would you say that that's the state of most black women?
not necessarily.
You feel me? Come on.
Because I didn't
He
see
said, "Come
women.
on."
I didn't see women with or married to educated men, and they banging somebody who is just like
Trash.
trash that
I've
don't
seen
even
that
bathe
firsthand.
every day.
I've seen that firsthand.
Damn.
It's
Telling
like
you.
what?
Yo, you went from this to fucking on this, and I know the nigga. I'm like, bro, you are bottom of the barrel, nasty.
Disgusting.
Nasty motherfucker.
Surprise.
I'm glad I'm loyal.
No, see, there we go. That's all. That's what it comes down to. Loyalty. Loyalty is everything. It's like a drug. Once you get it, sometimes it never.
But
comes
it's
back.
rare to get.
Yeah, it's like the first high,
Mhm.
pretty much.
But that high never come back. After
Nope, it don't. You enjoyed that one time. That's it.
One and done. After that, it's gonna be nothing but disloyalty from there on out.
Yep.
But overall, thank you everybody for listening, watching us talk
Yeah.
shit, talk about crack.
Homeless people.
Oh,
It
yeah.
always goes back to crack.
Yeah.
Somehow.
For some odd reason, crack's making the world go round. That's what it is.
Oh yeah.
Just like what was it when Chris Rock was hitting that got his first hit on that movie? Oh my God, he hit that motherfucker hard. He was
Sure
sweating and everything.
Man.
But overall, we like that first hit. We love y'all for watching. We love y'all. We trying to share it more. We're on Podbean, Apple, Spotify, Google. We're on all that. And shout out to Podcast Center LA.
Of
that's
course.
family right here. On
Give a
top,
big shout out to Gear
Gear
Locker
Locker
LA.
Hell
Oh
yeah.
man, huge shout out. These clothes is dope. Black
Yeah.
owned store over there from Maple and 12th in downtown.
That's right.
He got shit that you'll never seen in other stores, and he gets new shit every week. Every week.
And stop giving the homeless people money.
This nigga.
So can we give them something?
No.
Advice?
Well, you give your homeless man crack, so
Not anymore. Look how he treated me.
Have you ever met a homeless man that tell riddles? And try
No.
to answer?
That's
oh
only,
my
that's only
god,
in
hell
movies.
no.
No, I had one guy like that that used to live down the street from me. I was like, this motherfucker homeless.
Bro, you dumb. You should have treated him better. He was clearly magic.
No, he was cool.
Now, if you would have talked to him more, he would have like, I got 3 wishes, young blood.
Yeah, 3 wishes, young blood.
That was cool.
I'm
You know,
good.
you know, riddling homeless man. This is clearly some type of nigga godfather.
Fucking stupid.
Duh.
Oh my god. Overall, let's save the homeless.
Fuck 'em.
Certain group of homeless people. Let's save them.
follow your heart.
Sable ain't got no heart.
He ain't got one. That's why he laughed.
Sable already left with that pie. But all that though, y'all have a good one. Peace.
Deuces.
I have a heart, nigga.
It was an apple.